There's something strange about the way some of the world's most powerful people behave when the cameras are rolling. Unblinking stares, robotic movements, and chilling smiles that don't quite reach the eyes.
Oh God.
Here are the creepiest yet most convincing videos proving that these influencers might have come from another world.
And I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed my soul to the devil.
In one of Mark Zuckerberg's most talked about video clips, he's seen holding a glass of water, but something's off. He lifts the glass, pauses, pretends to drink, but the water doesn't move, and he doesn't actually sip. This strange moment shocked the online community, starting old rumors that he's not fully human. Some even say he's part of a reptilian race hiding in plain sight. During a Facebook Live, he awkwardly denied the theory.
Mark, are the allegations true that you are secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no on that. I am not a lizard, but keep the high quality comments coming in.
But if you're just pretending to drink water, what else might you be pretending to be? Alien Elon Musk. Eyes don't lie, unless they belong to Elon Musk. Famous for his tech brilliance, his one video has people seriously raising their eyebrows. At a public event, his head moves strangely, and his eyes move in a way that doesn't seem human. Some claim it looked like a glitch. In a podcast, when asked if he was an alien, Elon didn't deny it. He smiled and said, "Yes, I'm an alien."
It's pretty wild.
It's because I'm an alien. And I keep telling people I'm an alien, but they don't believe me.
Turning the question into a joke, but many viewers say that's the kind of thing an alien would say, to confuse the truth with humor. When you're that good at everything, maybe it's because you weren't born here at all. Trump family time travel. Some families build power, others might have borrowed it from the future. A strange theory suggests that Donald Trump's family has ties to time travel. It all starts with a real event. Trump's uncle, John G. Trump, was the one who went through Nikola Tesla's documents after Tesla passed away. Those documents were rumored to include ideas about time machines. Years later, books like Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, written in the 1800s, strangely describe a boy named Baron Trump, and even mention a man named Don. Too weird to ignore. If time travel ever became real, maybe it already was, and we just didn't notice the return trip. The Obama Alien Connection.
I'm actually being serious here, is that there's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are.
Some secrets are too big for one planet. There's a growing theory that Barack Obama knew far more about aliens than he ever shared. While in office, he carefully dodged questions about UFOs. But in recent years, he's dropped strange hints in interviews, saying there are things I can't tell you. The tone isn't joking, more like careful truth hiding behind a smile.
That when I came into office, I asked, right? I was like, all right, is there the lab somewhere where we're keeping the alien specimens in spaceship?
People believe his government may have made contact, or at least witnessed things the public still doesn't know about.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the SA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west.
Maybe the truth about aliens isn't hiding in space. It's hiding behind podiums and presidential speeches. Bill Gates' COVID link. The man who made your computer might have made something else, too. A big conspiracy links Bill Gates to the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Before the world even heard of the virus, Bill had already warned about a global disease in a TED Talk.
Population. Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
Later, people discovered that his foundation supported vaccine research. For some, this looked like strange timing. Was he just a smart man predicting the future, or someone planning it? Wild theories claim it wasn't about health, but control. when the same person warns about a fire and shows up with a fire hose? Was he helping, or was he holding the match? Putin body double.
You think that Vladimir Putin uses a body double?
Yes, I think it's highly likely. And to be honest, there's been a lot of analysis that have been done on certainly his recent visits to Ukraine.
When one leader seems to have many faces, something's off. Some people believe Vladimir Putin uses body doubles. Over the years, his appearance has changed. Face shape, walking style, even his expressions. Experts have compared photos and pointed out little details that don't match. In certain public events, his behavior is way too different. Friendly when he's usually cold, casual when he's normally strict. The theory says the real Putin might be hidden for protection, or maybe something deeper is going on. If a man can hide behind a double, imagine what other secrets are hidden in plain sight. Pope secrets. Faith isn't the only thing he might be carrying. The Pope is seen as the most powerful religious figure on earth, but some believe he holds more than holy wisdom. There are stories that certain popes, maybe even the current one, have practiced secret rituals like real exorcisms and used powers that can't be explained. Footage exists showing popes reacting strangely during spiritual events, like they're battling something we can't see. Is it just strong faith, or is there more behind those robes and symbols? If one man stands between light and darkness, then maybe he's not just praying, maybe he's fighting. Katy Perry not real? A pop star's spotlight and a cold case shadow. A strange and dark theory claims that singer Katy Perry is actually JonBenet Ramsey, the child beauty queen who vanished in a tragic mystery. The idea began online, where people compared their faces and even pointed out similarities in their parents. While experts call it nonsense, others say the media might have helped hide something bigger. Why? Who benefits from it? It sounds wild, but in a world of makeup, money, and media, it's easy to create one star while quietly erasing another. Reptilian Queen. Long live the Queen, or long hide the truth. During a public event, a video clip of Queen Elizabeth II stirred up old rumors. In the slowed-down footage, her eyes seemed to briefly change, just for a second, like something non-human flashed beneath the surface. People claimed it was a glitch in a disguise, a moment where the reptilian form beneath peeked out. Though quickly denied, the footage still lives online, analyzed frame by frame. When someone rules for decades without breaking a sweat, maybe they're not sweating because they're not human. Hitler Mystery. History remembers him as the man who brought destruction, but some think he's still alive. A dark conspiracy suggests that Adolf Hitler didn't meet his end in the bunker, as history claims. Instead, theories argue that he managed to escape to South America or another hidden location, where he lived out his final years in secrecy. Various sightings, unconfirmed documents, and rumors fuel this idea, with people speculating that world powers covered up the truth to avoid further political unrest. If the story of his supposed demise was a cover-up, it would be a reflection of the lengths governments might go to protect their secrets. Michael Jackson. The king of pop's true story might not be as clear as it seems. A theory has circulated that Michael Jackson did not simply vanish, but instead reinvented himself. This claim suggests that Jackson faked his departure and began a new life under the name Dave, a man who had survived severe burns. Observers have pointed out the striking resemblance between Jackson and Dave, especially in their mannerisms. Dave made public appearances, started more rumors about whether he was really Michael in disguise. If this theory holds any truth, it would be one of the most remarkable transformations in celebrity history. Biden Doppelganger.
And finally, questions about Biden's health persist. This after a video went viral on social media suggesting that President Biden has been replaced by a doppelganger who wears a mask designed to resemble the president.
It was suggested that a doppelganger had taken his place, acting as a puppet for unseen forces. Observers pointed to Biden's increasingly inconsistent behavior, strange mannerisms, and awkward public appearances as evidence that something was amiss. This led to the theory that the real Biden had been replaced, and secret powers were pulling the strings behind the scenes. The idea was that these hidden forces used a lookalike to carry out their agenda. If this were true, it revealed a disturbing reality about political control, where power was wielded from the shadows. Rihanna's secret message.
We're like diamonds in the sky. You a shooting star, I see. A vision of Esther.
Rihanna's Super Bowl performance didn't just have the world talking about her voice. It started conspiracy theories. Some viewers believe that Rihanna's halftime show was more than just a performance. They point to the stage design, her hand gestures, and certain symbols she used as evidence of her connection to the Illuminati. Conspiracy theorists claim that the show was a public display of the singer's alleged affiliation with secret societies, using hidden symbols to send messages to the audience. What was meant to be an iconic performance became a conversation starter for those looking for deeper meanings beneath the surface.
When you hold me, I'm alive. We're like diamonds in the sky. I knew there was...
Jim Carrey.
Is that a gang sign? Have you,
Oh, like you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
You don't know. Jimmy Fallon doesn't know. David Letterman doesn't know.
We don't know.
All the comics and show business don't know what this is. Right?
Jim Carrey has often acted strangely in interviews, making people wonder if there's more to him. In one interview, he made a hand gesture that some say looks like a symbol connected to the Illuminati. This raised questions about whether Carrey is secretly linked to hidden groups. Over time, he has said and done odd things that have made people think he could be involved with secret organizations. It's hard to know if he's just playing around or if there's something deeper behind his actions, but it's certainly made people curious.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him trying to come it up. It's hilarious. Hilarious.
Thanking Satan. Christian Bale raised eyebrows during his Golden Globe acceptance speech. While holding the award, he casually thanked Satan for inspiring his performance.
Thank you to that geezer over there, Adam. He said, I've got to find somebody who can be absolutely charisma-free and reviled by everybody. So he went, that's got to be Bale in it, you know. Thank you, and for all the competition, I will be cornering the market on charisma-free.
A line that didn't go unnoticed. The clip quickly spread, becoming one of his most unexpected moments on stage. It wasn't a long speech, but that single line sparked deep curiosity.
What do you think? Mitch McConnell next? That could be good, couldn't it? Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
It's often noticed that many rising stars find a way to hint at their connection with Satan or the Illuminati, even if they cover it with humor. Christian, knowingly or not, joined that list with just one sentence. Royal family secrets.
Buckingham Palace can be a pretty risky venue for visiting dignitaries. Her Majesty, of course, is always perfectly charming, but Monty, Holly, and Willow are a law unto themselves.
The news anchor was delivering a story, but was he also part of it? A strange clip from a CBS broadcast went viral when an anchor mentioned the royal family, saying something odd. Not everyone seems fully human.
Now, 5 years ago, the Queen herself was spotted with a bandaged wrist after intervening to break up a canine squabble. The wound to the royal hand required 3 stitches.
But viewers quickly forgot what he said and focused on him. In the entire video, he doesn't blink once, not a single time. He looks directly into the camera, eyes wide open, like he's holding back something. Some say the message wasn't just in his words, but in his own behavior. If someone talks about others being non-human while acting strange themselves, you have to wonder which secret is bigger, theirs or his.
These 3 little corgi dogs may not look threatening, but they tend to chase people and then bite them.
Hillary Clinton. While addressing a crowd during a speech, Hillary Clinton held a clear glass of water. Normally, it looked like she was drinking from it, just a casual sip. But on close observation, the water level in the glass didn't change at all. Her throat didn't move either, which usually happens when someone swallows. Everything appeared smooth, but something about the motion didn't feel real. This strange moment became another quiet proof that powerful reptilian forces might already be around us, hiding in plain sight. Illuminati Connection.
A lot of conspiracy theorists believe that Beyonce signaled that she's part of a secret society.
While performing on stage, Beyonce made a triangle shape with her hands. It looked like a small move, but it quickly caught attention. The triangle is often linked to the Illuminati, a symbol many believe points to secret groups controlling the world. This wasn't the first time she did something like this. Each time it happens, the mystery around her only grows. Was it just part of the dance, or a silent sign for those who know its meaning? Some questions never get answers.
But my point is, that's a
could be
symbol.
a lot of things.
These Illuminati people are absolutely crazy.
Immortal Keanu Reeves.
Have you ever seen the website or heard about this?
I've heard about it.
Keanu Reeves might just be the only guy who's been 35 for the last 30 years. Some claim he's immortal, and they might be onto something. An 1847 portrait of a French doctor, Paul Mounet, looks eerily similar to Keanu. The resemblance is so striking, it makes you wonder if time really is just a concept for him. Coincidence? Sure. And I'll just keep pretending that the world doesn't have its little secrets.
There's a big conspiracy theory that you're not aging because you're immortal.
Indian singer. Diljit Dosanjh's performance took an odd turn during one of his concerts. As he flashed a smile, it felt like something was off, like he was hiding something behind that grin. Then, he subtly made the Illuminati sign with his hand. It was almost like he was figuring out how to throw in the gesture without making it too obvious. With so many other famous celebrities openly thanking the Illuminati during their performances, could this just be another subtle nod in the same direction? Lady Gaga.
When you lie about a birthday at Friendly's, you must pay the ultimate price.
Sin! 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 Oh, steady me, indica me, bring us our
Lady Gaga has always been known for her wild performances, but one in particular raised eyebrows for its dark undertones. During a televised event, she made a shocking statement, swearing her allegiance to Lucifer. Was it a dramatic act, a statement on society, or a glimpse into something far more sinister? Some conspiracy theorists believe that her extravagant performances are more than just art. They are coded messages meant to expose her hidden affiliations. With a stage name like that, it's easy to wonder, are we seeing the real Lady Gaga? Or is there a darker figure behind the curtain?
Now drink! Drink of the blood of Lamash too! Drink! 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 Now you are rebaptized by the Mother of Beasts.
Stephen Double. A mind as brilliant as his should never be replaced. But was it? There's a conspiracy theory that claims renowned physicist Stephen Hawking was replaced by a look-alike in the later years of his life. Some say that the man seen in public events and interviews wasn't the real Hawking, but an imposter hired to maintain his public image. Those who believe this theory point to subtle changes in his appearance and behavior, suggesting that the real Hawking may have passed away earlier, and the world was kept in the dark. It seems the line between genius and mystery might have been blurred, leaving us with more questions than answers. Katie the Frog.
I can look like a frog. It's disgusting.
You can look like a frog.
Nobody's gonna want to make out with me or any of that. Well, who cares?
During a live American Idol show in 2018, Katy Perry surprised everyone with her frog throat moment. She playfully croaked like a frog, turning her voice into a raspy, frog-like sound.
Oh, God.
While it was clearly just a fun moment, some couldn't help but wonder if there was more to it. With all the strange behaviors and hidden symbols in the entertainment world, who knows, she might be linked with reptilians too.
Oh, this is bad. This is... Oh, Jesus! What are you doing?
Elvis is alive. They say Elvis left the world in 1977, but what if he just stepped out of the spotlight? There's a strange theory about a man in a mental institute. Quiet, private, but eerily similar to Elvis Presley. His voice, his mannerisms, even stories from his past. Too on point to ignore. The real kicker? A partial DNA match reportedly connected him to the king. But hey, it's just a coincidence, because legendary stars never fake their own exit, right? Mysterious resemblance. Sebastian de Mora, the 17th century court dwarf painted by Diego Velázquez, shares an uncanny resemblance to actor Peter Dinklage. From facial structure to intense expression, it's enough to make you pause. Some say it's just a historical coincidence. Others wonder if there's something deeper, maybe even ancestral. But sure, it's all random, just like every déjà vu we pretend not to question. Industry plant.
He's gonna set it up like war. He gonna do stuff like live 5 blocks down the street from you. He gonna like go and, DM every single...
Drake didn't rise to fame. He was planted. That's what some people claim. From teen actor on Degrassi to global music icon, his rise felt a little too smooth. No messy come-up, no indie struggle, just hits, connections, and suddenly he's everywhere. Was it pure talent, or did the industry water him just right? Strange how some stars bloom overnight, while others never sprout. Sold soul.
And I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil.
She once sat in front of the camera, eyes heavy with regret, saying she sold her soul to the devil. The way she cried didn't seem staged. It felt like a confession. Later, she claimed it wasn't literal, just a bad deal. But the damage? Already done. Maybe it wasn't the devil she sold it to, just someone wearing his mask.
Make sure you have an attorney to read over your contract, and don't let the person that you signed it to pick the attorney. Don't let them pay for the attorney either, because I mean the attorney working for them.
Eric Trump. At the inauguration, Eric Trump made a curious move by placing his hands in an upside-down triangle-like formation. Viewers quickly pointed out how closely it resembled symbols tied to the Freemasons or the elusive Illuminati. Was it just an innocent gesture or something more deliberate? But hey, sure, there's absolutely nothing to see here. No hidden messages, just a casual hand movement, right? Clone Gaga. Outside a London hotel, Lady Gaga stunned everyone, not with her outfit, but with how she moved. Her steps were slow, her expression blank, and her entire body language seemed robotic. No emotion, no reaction, just a stiff mechanical walk toward her car. Fans thought she might just be tired, but others weren't so sure. That's when the clone theory picked up steam. Some believe it wasn't the real Gaga at all, just a manufactured version that malfunctioned in public. A moment of broken programming, exposed by accident. Satanic shoes. When Lil Nas X unveiled his Satan shoes, the world took notice. These modified Nike Air Max 97s, created in collaboration with art collective MSCHF, featured black and red coloring, a bronze pentagram charm, and the inscription of Luke 10:18, a Bible verse referencing Satan's fall from heaven. Limited to 666 pairs, the shoes were a direct nod to satanic symbolism and were released alongside his provocative music video for Montero Call Me By Your Name, which depicted him descending into hell. Nike swiftly distanced itself, filing a lawsuit against MSCHF for trademark infringement, emphasizing they had no involvement with the product. Nothing to remember.
You spent almost $1,000 on a ticket, right? And you can't remember anything?
It felt like so surreal. Afterwards, as we were leaving, I was like, did she play this song? I don't remember this song. I don't remember her doing that. And just little things like that. But I do remember going to the concert.
She bought the ticket, waited months, and finally saw Taylor Swift live, but walked out with no memory of the concert at all. Multiple fans have claimed the same eerie experience, complete memory loss after attending the show. Despite waiting months, even years for the event, they walked out feeling dazed, like it never happened. Experts say it could be due to extreme emotional overload. But let's be real, concerts don't usually erase memories. So was it the lights, the sound, or something far stranger at play? Maybe these fans weren't just watching a show. Maybe they were part of something else. And the scariest part? They'll never know. Selling souls.
Yeah, I mean, I released a gospel record when I was 15 because I grew up in, a household where all I ever did was listen to gospel music, and my parents are both traveling ministers, and so I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music, but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
Katy again, but this time with a satanic secret. In one of her early interviews, Katy Perry made a strange confession. She said she had sold her soul to the devil to make it in the music industry. There was no attempt to joke, no hint of sarcasm, just a quiet, serious statement that left many confused. Looking back now, it doesn't feel like a careless comment. It feels like something more, something hidden in plain sight, just waiting to be noticed. Her rise was fast, her fame unstoppable. But at what cost? And who was really pulling the strings? JFK Mystery. The assassination of JFK has long been shrouded in mystery, with many believing there's more to the story than the official narrative suggests. Some conspiracy theorists claim that powerful forces within the government and secret organizations were behind the plot. Was it a political power play? A move to silence a leader who wanted to challenge the status quo? With so many unanswered questions and suspicious circumstances, the true story remains elusive, and some say the government's involvement is something they'll never admit. There's something deeply unsettling about how much has been kept hidden. Possession while performing.
I kind of get possessed by the devil when I'm performing. I headbanged so hard that I got concussion.
Ellie Goulding once admitted something that turned heads. She said she kind of gets possessed by the devil while performing. She even described blacking out and headbanging so hard on stage that she gave herself a concussion. While many fans brushed it off as an artist describing their passion, others weren't so sure. The way she spoke, the tone, the intensity, it all felt a little too real. And maybe, just maybe, it wasn't only the music taking over. Ancient MJ. Now this one's tough to ignore. An ancient Egyptian bust, quietly displayed at Chicago's Field Museum, has started a serious buzz for looking like Michael Jackson. It's like the statue was carved after seeing him perform Billie Jean. Of course, it's just a coincidence. Or is it? Some theories suggest reincarnation, time travel, or even that certain figures throughout history are intentionally recycled. Whatever the reason, this bust doesn't just resemble MJ. It feels like a whisper from the past, hinting at a secret that was never meant to be noticed. Tupac was alive. Imagine this. It's 2004, and Suge Knight is seen walking with a man who looks exactly like Tupac. Same face, same swagger, and that same mysterious silence. People were stunned. Everyone knows Tupac is no longer alive. But where's the body? Why was it never shown publicly? Some believe he never lost his life at all, that he escaped, that he's been living in secret, away from the spotlight he once owned. And let's be honest, this wouldn't be the first time the industry kept a truth locked away. Maybe the biggest trick wasn't hiding him, but making the world believe he was gone. Kanye West Mystery. One day, he was everywhere, and the next, gone. Kanye West disappeared from the public eye in 2022, only to return with a brand new wife, a drastically different appearance, and an even more bizarre energy. Fans weren't just confused, they were suspicious. Right before he vanished, Kanye had said things about being misunderstood, even hinting at being forced into silence. When he came back, some claimed he didn't look or act like the same person at all. Maybe someone else presenting as Kanye, or something deeper and more controlled. Theories still swirl, and not everyone is convinced the real Kanye ever came back. Jack Ma. Jack Ma, the billionaire founder of Alibaba, suddenly vanished from the public eye in late 2020, just weeks after he publicly criticized China's financial regulators during a bold speech. He called out outdated systems and lack of innovation, something that didn't sit well with the powerful figures in charge. Soon after, his IPO for Ant Group was mysteriously halted, and then he disappeared. No events, no appearances, not even a tweet. Some say he was just laying low, but others believe his disappearance was a warning to anyone thinking of challenging authority. Whatever happened, it wasn't just about business, it was about control. Diana prediction.
Missing piece of the jigsaw, Diana's fears that she'd be murdered. That fits in with what Al-Fayed had said. It also fits in with the large flash. That would explain that there was and then suddenly you're joining the...
Princess Diana once wrote a chilling letter where she claimed someone was planning to tamper with her car's brakes just so they could clear the path for Charles to remarry. She handed that note to her butler, saying she feared for her life. Years later, she lost her life in a mysterious car crash in Paris, and that letter became impossible to ignore. People say it was just paranoia, but when a person predicts the exact way they might die, and then it happens, it doesn't feel like coincidence. It feels like a warning we all ignored.
85% of the ordinary people of this country believe Diana was murdered with my son. It's not only me, and nobody moving for 6 years, no one is moving. You think that's fair?
Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's sudden passing has always been shrouded in mystery. While the official story says it was due to a painkiller reaction, his family, especially his brother Robert Lee, believed there was more to it. In the History's Greatest Mysteries episode, experts and former detectives explore new theories, suggesting possible feuds and hidden agendas. Could there be something darker at play behind Bruce's tragic fate? It's a question that continues to stir curiosity, with the truth remaining just out of reach. Some stories are meant to keep us guessing. T. Swift Time Traveler.
It's me, Tony Hudson, right here in the flesh. I did that commercial.
Some Taylor Swift fans are having a wild theory. Could she be a time traveler? The idea started when fans noticed a vintage commercial for Glamour Gals featuring an actress who looks eerily like the pop star. The actress shares Swift's signature bangs and captivating smile. Social media quickly buzzed with fans speculating about time travel. However, the mystery was solved when it was revealed that the woman in the ad is actually actress Toni Hudson. Still, it leaves us wondering, could there be more to this uncanny resemblance than meets the eye? Billie Eilish.
That I sold my soul to Satan?
This time, Billie Eilish caused a stir when she tweeted about selling her soul to the devil, starting intense speculation among her fans. Her dark lyrics like "My Lucifer is Lonely" in songs like "Bury a Friend" only fueled the fire. The eerie connection to satanic themes in her music has left many pondering whether this is just artistic expression or something more profound. With more and more artists seemingly linking themselves to devilish symbols, it's clear that a mysterious narrative is weaving its way through the industry, whether intentional or not. Sam Smith. Sam Smith's Grammy performance raised eyebrows when the artist tweeted beforehand, "This will be special," paired with an image of the CBSI logo and a cryptic message, "We are ready to worship." When the performance unfolded, it was nothing short of devilish, with imagery and movements that many felt resembled a tribute to Satan. Fans and critics alike began to wonder if Smith had aligned themselves with darker forces, as the performance seemed to push the boundaries of symbolic acts in the industry. Possessed Beyonce. Beyonce has mentioned in interviews that her on-stage persona, Sasha Fierce, feels like a completely different being. While she doesn't explicitly say that a spirit takes over her, many believe that this transformation is more than just a character. Some fans and critics suggest that Sasha Fierce represents a different energy or force, one that allows her to tap into a more confident, fearless side during performances. It's as if, when she steps onto the stage, Beyonce becomes someone else, channeling an entirely new energy. The question of whether it's a creative persona or something more mysterious remains open to interpretation. Doja Cat truth. Doja Cat has been linked to rumors of Satanism due to the dark and occult-like imagery in her music videos and social media posts. Her content often features shocking and edgy themes, which led some to question whether there's a deeper connection. However, Doja Cat has never openly confirmed these speculations and denies them. Unlike some other celebrities, she doesn't publicly embrace or acknowledge any such connection. Many believe she uses these themes to create a bold, unique persona, rather than making any real connections to Satanism. The link remains uncertain and is likely exaggerated by fans and critics. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. If robots ever plan to blend in, they might want to avoid copying Mark Zuckerberg's walk. At a tech event, his stiff movements and blank expression raised more eyebrows than the actual presentation. It didn't feel like a person exiting the stage. It felt programmed. Many believe the real Zuckerberg wasn't even there. Instead, a robotic double might have taken his place. Whatever that was, it sure didn't walk like one of us.